So this is Ryobi's 18-volt edger, and let me tell you why I want to leave a good review about it. Now, the reason why I ended up going with Ryobi was because last fall I picked up this 1/2-inch impact, and it came with a 18-volt 4-amp-hour battery. So I already had a battery to work with and a tool that I don't use very often. So with that in mind, I was looking for something that was a tool only with a battery of a project that I'm only going to use for maybe about 10 to 15 minutes every time that I mow. So I was tired of doing the string edging, just wasn't getting a good straight hard edge with it, and I wanted to give these bladed edgers a try without spending a lot of money. Now, this edger from Ryobi is going to cost you 80 bucks at the time of filming. And that's also without the battery. So if you've already got Ryobi tools, this may be a good option to go for those of you looking for a hard edger. Now, some neat features about this has 4 depths on it, which is a setting over here on the side, and goes 1 through 4 for your depth settings. It's a 9-inch blade. You got your motor there. This just locks the 2 pieces together right here. And then over on the handle you have an adjustment that does slide up and down depending on your height, and then the handle also angles forward and back depending on how you like to position it. Over on the handle you do have a safety trigger with the trigger to engage the actual blade, and then a wheel on the bottom. Now, a few things that I don't like about it is, and it's not really the edger's fault because it's priced at an affordable price, so you're going to have some quality cuts on it. For instance, everything's plastic on it, so plastic guard, plastic case over the motor, plastic handle, and plastic adjustment screw there. So you kind of got to be a little bit careful with it whenever you're using it and storing it. Just don't go throwing it in your pickup truck if you're using it around, or just throw it in your garage because it's plastic, so you may break some parts. Another thing is stability wise. So whenever you're going, this plastic wheel, sometimes it'll get caught up. So if you fling up a little bit of dirt or something, or try to go over a pebble or a stick, it will cause the head to wobble. And then last, the most important thing is how well does it edge? So I use this on Raleigh St. Augustine that I cut at 3.5 inches. So when it overgrows over onto the driveway and the sidewalks, this hard edger works a lot better than the string trimmer. I feel like the string trimmer gets grabbed up by the stolons from the St. Augustine, and so this hard blade really cuts through quite nicely. And I'm very impressed. It's got enough power to do St. Augustine grass. I don't have Bermuda, so I can't test it on Bermuda, but I would imagine it wouldn't have any problems with that either, because I think St. Augustine would be a little bit more resilient to chop through compared to Bermuda. And so, like I said, 3.5 inches, this blade cuts through pretty much on one pass. Every once in a while I got to rock back, but not very often. So anyway, if you're looking at picking up an affordable edger, I do highly recommend this. I've used it mostly all summer, spring and summer. Right now it's going into August, so from about May to August, I've used it 2 to 3 times a week, and I'm doing about 250 to 300 feet of edging with this each time that I use it. So I haven't had any problems with it yet. It looks like it's going to make it throughout a season. I've at least gotten my $80 out of it to me, so that's why I wanted to give a good review on it, because it's met its mark on the price that I paid for it. So anyway, if you got any questions, I'll try to answer them for you. But like I said, if you're looking for an affordable edger, I highly recommend the Ryobi 18-volt lithium.